Welcome to the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of One Piece, where something extraordinary has happened, the debut of Luffy's Gear 5. But it's not just about a new combat form, it's about Luffy's personal growth and rediscovery of joy. So, grab your straw hat and let's set sail into this exciting video. Luffy isn't just laughing at Kaido, he's also laughing at himself because he just realized he's been doing this wrong for years. With the debut of Gear 5, Luffy's newest fighting style, One Piece showed that it was still one of the best big 3 shonen series. This was a big turning point because it showed what the Gum Gum Fruit was really like and gave Luffy a real chance to beat one of the 4 emperors. It's also a time when Luffy grows and learns things about himself, which changes him on the inside. Gear 5 didn't just give Luffy powers like in Looney Tunes by making his hair and clothes white. Gear 5 also makes Luffy laugh and laugh as Joy Boy, the hero who was supposed to free everyone with the drums of liberation. Looking back, this is the first time Luffy has ever been able to fight an arc's main bad guy with joy and fun instead of grim determination. Luffy might be laughing at himself because he finally realized that his adventure is supposed to be fun. Part 1. Gear 5 boosts Luffy's confidence to new levels. Monkey D. Luffy, the main character, has always been a confident and strong-willed shonen hero, just like Son Goku, who definitely influenced this character in many ways. Luffy always thought he could become the Pirate King and put together a great crew, but the hard reality of the Grand Line made him a little less sure of himself over time. Luffy's faith was shaken when he couldn't save Ace from the Navy, and he almost lost to Charlotte Katakuri, who was just as good as him, if not better. Luffy went from being happy and easygoing to being rougher and more serious over time, which shows that he had to keep pushing himself to be stronger and more serious to stay alive. In early One Piece arcs, Luffy's carefree goofiness was partly because he was naive and didn't know how cruel the real world was, but it also made him mentally strong. This was lost when Ace died, but Gear 5 has brought it back. Even though Luffy took some emotional hits and became unusually sad during recent battles in the New World, he still made a lot of progress on his goal to become the Pirate King and claim the elusive One Piece treasure on Laugh Tale, where Gold D. Roger left it. Luffy has a huge bounty, a fleet of thousands of pirates, connections with people like Trafalgar Law and Boa Hancock, and now Gear 5 as well. Luffy started out small and had some false starts, but now he can't be stopped. Even the 5 elders are afraid of him and his son God, Nika Technique. Getting Gear 5 is just the latest sign of how fast Luffy is going, and it gave him more faith in his own skills. That's one less thing for Luffy to worry about. Now Luffy knows that he is meant to be Joy Boy, the hero of the Void Century who will save everyone with the drums of liberation and give everyone the same great freedom he gave himself. Luffy is so happy about it that he can't help but laugh. In earlier storylines, Luffy's freedom only made it possible for him to go on an adventure. Now that he has Gear 5, he finally thinks that this adventure was worth all the pain and risk, and that makes him free. Fighting Kaido and traveling across the last and most dangerous islands of the New World actually made Luffy happier and less stressed, since he had Gear 5 and his Joy Boy character to help him. His journey is almost over, and he finally has faith in himself and all the risky choices he has made so far. Part 2. Monkey D. Luffy is laughing at himself. Clearly, Luffy is laughing because he feels grateful to have found the power he needs to beat Kaido and finally set the people of Wano free after 20 years of terrible oppression. The Joy Boy persona also comes with a lot of laughter. But Luffy's non-stop laughter isn't just a sign that he's happy and sure of himself now that Kaido's luck has finally run out. Most of all, Luffy is making fun of himself in a friendly way after Gear 5 and being Joy Boy. He looks like he feels stupid, but for the right reasons. In other One Piece stories, Luffy was generally carefree and funny between fights, like when he got to a new island and met the locals. Some of the island were Sky Island, Water 7, or Shell's Town or Orange Town. Starting with the Summit War saga, though, Luffy lost his innocent goofiness as he fought bigger and bigger battles for important personal reasons. Sample like when Aces was killed or when he fought Don Quixote da Flamingo to free the people of Dressrosa. Luffy was like this when he fought Katakuri and for sure when he fought Kaido. He had lost all joy and fun. Now that Luffy has Gear 5, which evens the odds, he has the power to win and realizes that his adventure is meant to be fun. During his fight with Kaido, he starts to remember this because Kaido is often seen having fun. However, Luffy might still blame himself for taking things too seriously and missing out on the fun side of things more often than he'd probably like. Now that Luffy has remembered to have fun on his journey, He may be laughing so much because he is making fun of himself. This is also a relief for Luffy on an emotional level. He has given up his uncharacteristic grimness in favor of cartoony action and gleeful positivity. These are core parts of his personality that he almost lost until Gear 5 gave them back to him. Luffy almost got lost in the darkness, and now that he thinks about it, he can't believe it. He was already a joy boy in earlier stories, but now it's official. Luffy's realization that he needs to laugh and have fun on his adventure shows that the author, Eiichiro Oda, has the same idea. Oda has maintained that One Piece is meant to be fun. He also expressed his desire for a different storytelling technique compared to My Hero Academia and Jujutsu Kaisen. Oda's view is just that, but it still helps give his manga a unique identity and tone, which Luffy has always embodied with his naturally silly rubber powers. On a personal level, Luffy became almost as sad and dark as Dark Deku and Denji, but Gear 5 blows all of that away, and now Luffy is joy boy inside and out. He can't help but laugh at himself for almost forgetting that this is who he was always meant to be. And that's it, everyone! Luffy doesn't just get a boost when Gear 5 comes out. He also gets back in touch with who he really is. As we sail with Luffy through the new world, we're told that there's always room for laughter and joy, even in the middle of battles and problems. So, what do you think about how Luffy changed and how he found joy again? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more One Piece discussion. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our funny sketch videos and anime reviews. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy.